Welcome back to Herrick Gaming and our final episode of Wormstooth. We will be finishing this collection up, this mod up today, I should say, Wormstooth. A little bit of a different conversation today as well. I didn't originally start this YouTube channel with Skyrim. I had other games on before that. When I finally started playing Skyrim, that's when my views started to take off, and so I kind of stuck with it. I do plan to continue with Skyrim because when Nolvus V6 comes out, I will definitely be jumping on that. We have a series already planned for it, a whole story written for my character. That is definitely a thing that we're going to do. In the meantime, there are a lot of games that have recently released or are coming out in the very near future that I would love to play, whether they be on the channel or not. I can't buy all of them right away. Over time, I'd like to get to them all. So I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts on the following games. Already out this year and probably will be Game of the Year is Black Myth Wukong. From everything I've heard, that is highly likely to be the game this year. Well, sorry about that. Now that's a Souls-like. Definitely not my strength. I will likely die a lot. But you know what? Maybe that's what you guys want to see. Maybe you want to see me die a lot. That's fine. I'm all for it. I think I would enjoy it still. Another one that's already come out, big on story, which I think fits this community really well, is Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima is like a samurai story. That one also looks really good. A lot of praise from people who have played it. Also out right now, very, very recent, just last week, I think, is Stalker 2. I think I've heard positive reviews on story and negative reviews on it being glitchy, but I think that's just first day glitches and it will improve over time. That's my thought on it. The folks that made that game, they're in the Ukraine. They've had a lot of struggles getting it made. I'm sure that's contributing to some of the issues in the game. But I've already seen that they are putting out patches. I'm not sure if it fixed all the problems I heard about or not yet, but you know, that's another option that we could put on the channel. What else is out already? Ragnarok, right? God of War Ragnarok. That's another one that just came out pretty recently. A couple months ago, I think. I've never played any of the God of War series. Never even tried one. So that would be something completely new. The other one that's out, but kind of to mixed reviews that I thought would be good for this channel, but I'm not sure because there's quite a few people didn't like it, and that's Dragon's Dogma 2. So I probably wouldn't grab that one unless there's a whole lot of people saying, yeah, do it. You know, it sounds like that one had a lot of negatives that people didn't like. Okay, on to what's coming up. The game that I will play for sure, absolutely 100% on this channel is Avowed. That's coming in February, mid to late February. I will have that one. It'll be a day one purchase. I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a fantastic game. I hope it doesn't have day one flaws like most games do nowadays. It probably will, and that's okay. We'll get through them. But that one I definitely do want to play. Another story game coming out, Indiana Jones. I think that's coming out in a week or two. That's real soon. I'm not 100% on that. I'm sure it's going to be puzzle, not platform, but jumping puzzles and moving block puzzles and just a lot of puzzles, which that's fine. Those are fun. I tend to get bored of those pretty quick, but I've never played those with the community talking to me, so that could change the way I feel about it. What else is coming out? Oh, in February, Kingdom Come Deliverance is coming out. That's another possibility. It's going to be coming out right alongside Avowed, like within a few days of, unless something gets pushed back. And I just can't see it competing with Kingdom Come. I mean, with Avowed. I just can't see it winning in there. It probably should push itself back, because that's going to be a hard one to go up against. Another big game. And this franchise I've played a ton of over the years, and that's Assassin's Creed. I don't think I've missed an Assassin's Creed title over the years. I'm pretty sure I've played all of them. You know what? I may not have played the one that was pirate ship one. Black Flag, was that the name? I don't think I've played that one all the way through. I probably played it for a few minutes here and there. But otherwise, I think I've played every Assassin's Creed. And the new Assassin's Creed is coming out when? Let me see if I can see it here. 14th. So again, right at the same time as Avowed and Kingdom Come. All within that same week is when they're scheduled for. February is going to be a huge month for video games. There's 3 games that are out I've never played. 2 of them are out. One of them I think is coming out in February. I'd have to scroll down on my other screen here, but that's okay. And that is the last 3 Spider-Man games. Those are kind of open world with collectibles, kind of the stuff that I like. But I've never played them, and I think there's Spider-Man 2 coming out. It might also be February. I'd have to look. So all of these games, I'm mentioning them only because I'm interested in playing them, and I'd like to hear from you guys. What would keep you watching? What would you enjoy? Because I think I would enjoy all of these games. So I'd like to figure out what other people would also enjoy, and that way I pick one that not only benefits me, but benefits the community, right? Down the road. Now, some people think that this series is hokey, whatever. It's one I've always enjoyed. Maybe because I'm a child and the stupid jokes in it are not really a child, but you know what I'm saying. The stupid jokes in it make me laugh, and that's Fable, right? And that's just been announced. I have no clue when it's coming out. It could be 2 years.
How beautiful.
It could be further. And then there is, and I don't even have this on my wish list. It might not be a Steam game. I bet it isn't. That is going to be Rockstar's new entry. Not sure the release date for that, but I will for sure be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. I don't know who wouldn't be playing Grand Theft Auto 6 when it comes out. Probably the most anticipated game for next year. I think it's supposed to come out early next year. I'd have to check the release date on it. But I don't know. At this point, it's been so long since it's been originally announced that we might see the next Elder Scrolls first. No, I'm just kidding on that. But so there's a couple of games for sure that I know I will play. Avowed and GTA 6. 100%. I will not skip those games. They're going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to them. Another game that I will not skip, but I might skip on the channel. I might just play it myself. We'll have to see. And that's Path of Exile 2. So I will play that game with a friend. And a close friend of mine that we always play games together. And he's not on YouTube, so the likelihood that we join together and play on YouTube is pretty slim. But that'll be another game I will definitely play as Path of Exile 2. It's unlikely that it would be a YouTube video. All right. So I'm going to pull this lever. And if we take a peek at the map, you can see that the exit is going to be on that side, just above that pipe. We're about to get filled with water here. When you pull this lever, you want to push up on your... Well, I use a keyboard, so you want to swim up. I don't know what it is on a directional pad, on a Xbox gamepad or a PlayStation pad. I don't actually use them very rarely. If I played a game like Wukong, I would likely use my Xbox controller or my PlayStation controller. But I could plug those into the computer and that would be easy enough. But typically I like mouse and keyboard. I just think games like that, Souls-like games, are better when you can do your combos with a controller than try to use keyboard and mouse. All right, make your way through here. And we are just about to the dragon's lair? Den, I think they call it. Dragon's Den. Just up these stairs, you'll start to see a whole bunch of dead bodies. Oh yeah, I forget. This game always lags right here in this spot. No point in stealthing here. So what's going to happen for anybody who is playing through this, all these dead bodies are going to be risen from the dead after this conversation here with the dragon, who is just perched up there. Check him out. Just sitting up there perched. Okay, let's have the conversation.
Tiraz T. Tinvark. Much time has passed since we last spoke. For a time I feared you would not honor my challenge.
Explain yourself, dragon. Why have you lured us here?
It is simple, Dovahkiin. Avrovan Delon. I invited you to join my wandering dead in this Bromlock Stronma. It is my seat of power. Nuz Croesus. Now that you are here, the prey is scattered and weak. You shall fall and become one of my Lavu Delon Slen, my army of rotting flesh. I have many who will answer my call, but you are Matmahas, and indeed I will be expecting you. Togat Lane, follow if you can so that I may swallow you in the fury of the North Wind.
Once we exit this dialogue, we will be in a fight against a whole swath of undead. And you just saw all my companions run that way. They took off. So they will leave you to fight this battle on your own. So be prepared for that. Let's do it. Just gonna bring them over here. See if I can't. Push the button, hit the lever, and there we go. Let them kind of fight amongst themselves a little bit. We do not have to battle all of them, I don't think, but let's go ahead and kill them anyway. All right. So apparently what I just did by running up there got them back down here helping me, which is fantastic. We got another one.
Like that? I know I did. Go ahead. Try and fight back.
Oh, he literally turned into a puddle of blood.
Like that?
That was crazy. I don't think I've seen that happen.
That actually hurt.
They all down? I think they are. These are my guys fighting each other here. Ah, that's fine. They'll stop fighting, I think, when we load through. Hopefully it's not raining. The last time I came through here, it was raining really super loud and I couldn't hear the guy talk. Oh, good, it's not.
Oh, thank the gods you're alive.
Oh, it is.
I should die, didn't you? As you were down there stirring the horn, the Empire sent another to do things their way. The Empire was not to kill them pain in that earth, but spending favors. Funny how coins can move mountains sometimes.
You sound concerned about something.
That I have. I was hoping for this and what off with the crap? Were you able to find out what the wrapping is planning?
It aims to raise an army of fallen warriors so it can take over all of Tamriel.
Sounds like the dragon is getting everything he's ever wished for today. Now I have what it needs. An army at doorstep. We need to put an end to this as soon as possible, before it has the chance to turn the Imperial Legion's forces against us. I fear you're the only one who can do it. Legion soldiers are trained like the dragon. It's up to you now, Dragon Ball. Let's go.
All right, let's see if we can pass this rain. Let's just go ahead and take it to tomorrow morning. And it's still pouring out. Here we go. And lever. And dragon is... we need to go Stone Hollow, meaning we need to go north. And this way, and then we need to cut left. There he is. Are we outside the city still? We are almost there. We just need to get around this little side of a mountain. All right, there he is. That's not going to be helpful, I don't think. I'm going to need to blast him with... what I'm going to do is I'm going to blast him with Elemental Blast until I can get close enough to hit him with Touch of Death. Because that first one, the Elemental Blast, will reach for a long distance. As soon as he finds a place... Oh, he just dropped a rain cloud on me. That's crazy that he can drop rain clouds. Where is he? Did he run away? Scare him off already? He landed on the other side. I'm not chasing him. He'll have to come over here. There he is. Come on over here. Land somewhere within reach. Every time the rain tries to come out, he brings it back. There we go.
That's all you got?
And let me just hit him with Touch of Death. Oh, he landed a really long time. This is good. One more Touch of Death. Can I get him? Oh, yeah, I got him. That'll drain him for a little while he's flying around. That might even get him to land permanently. I think it did. Let me try to get behind him. touch of death. And another blast with elemental. And one more. And we got him.
Wait, should I use a resurrection spell so we can do that again? No? Well, that's no fun.
She's funny. All right, Lurius Lore. Can you turn around? I can come this way, I suppose.
Is it dead? Is it finally over?
You're literally standing in a pile of its bones. Yes, it's dead.
I can hardly believe it.
Again, the
We've
bones.
finally done it then. It's over. By Zenithar, you really are Dragonborn. Well, I guess the next great challenge will be getting this town back on its feet. At least with a legion of Imperial soldiers here, we should be able to get that done much quicker than I would have expected. Once the houses are rebuilt, we'll need to bring over new miners and get the mines back up and running again. But that's my battle to fight, Dragonborn, not yours. You've done us justice this day. Mark my words. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the bounty on that dragon. Here, 10,000 gold. You've earned it, and my gratitude.
I was glad to help.
The Red Wave should be sailing back to Skyrim soon, should you wish to return to the mainland. But with what happened here at Stonehollow, likely there are still people around the island in need of help. Do visit us again in the near future. Once we start to rebuild, there may be people here in need of a competent adventurer such as yourself. Once again, thank you, Dragonborn, for the help. An act like this won't so easily be forgotten.
Okay, so he alluded to the fact that they're going to rebuild this place and that there will be people here giving quests. I haven't come back and tried this. I don't know if you get to this point and you want to wait a week or two and come back, there will likely be more people out here after they rebuild this little city. There is also the board over here. I took all the quests early on, except they've added one now. See it there? I took all the other quests early on, and so they're here, and there's some in the miscellaneous. So feel free to do all of those. And finally, this last one, Fort Vallis note, it lets you buy Fort Vallis. It's expensive. It's like 30K. And then after that, you still have to rebuild it. So it's an expensive venture, and I haven't actually built up Fort Vallis to see what's all there. But another thing you can do here. So there's still a lot left that you could do in this mod. But that was the story. That was the end of the actual story that got us here. I am going to call this series the Pure Mage series. As of right now, this is the end of it. And the question is, what's next? Nolvus V6 is next as far as Skyrim goes. That's my next Skyrim video. As soon as beta comes out, I'm going to do a first impressions video. We'll walk around. We'll check out how combat is. We'll check out the basic first impression type video, except, you know, my take on it. As soon as beta's over, we begin the vampire assassin story that I built. That is, if you go into the community tab on my page, you will be able to find a post on that, or you can go straight into my comments and go to the Buy Me a Coffee link, and the story of the Vampire Assassin Millennia is in there also. So you can get to that both ways. As far as Buy Me a Coffee, that helps me buy pieces for my computer. I don't actually buy coffee with it. I get new graphics cards, new RAM, new memory, all of that stuff, right? I just said that. I just said memory two different ways. Anyway, yeah, also new games for us to play on the channel, which brings me back to which of those games I mentioned sound good for the channel, for you. What would you like to see me play? And not only those games, is there one I missed? Anyway, as far as the Pure Mage series goes, this is Herrick saying goodbye.